Hey Gemini, it's Juju with LUGGAGE Tarot, and this is going to be your general reading for the first half of April. So the 1st to the 15th of 2021, okay? Please only take what it resonates. You could also have Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, really anywhere in your chart, or you could just be drawn to this reading for whatever reason. Crosswatcher, same thing for you. This could be something that you're drawn to, or you're in connection with a Gemini in some fashion. Same thing applies. Take what resonates, leave the rest. Not every reading will be for you. And never make any life-altering changes or decisions based on any reading that you see online or get. Okay? Also, please keep in mind everything is subject to free will. Yours and everyone else's included, as well as the will of the divine. Nobody is free from the laws of cause and effect. All right, with that being said, so for some reason they want me to use these little intuitive cards I have for dreams, but I don't use them for dream interpretation. I use them just more for like intuitive reads. But for some reason they want me to use that, and they want me to use a different deck that I don't really use for a lot of people. Okay, so let's see. Spirit, why did you want me to use this for Gemini? You could be having a lot of dreams right now that are very vivid. Why do you want me to use this for Gemini? Show me Gemini for the first half of April 2021. Show me Gemini, please. Okay, so you have fruit in reverse. Missed transportation. Nakedness. Okay. Anything else for Gemini, please? You have fire. Okay. You have sky, so that's your element, air. Luggage reverse. Jewelry reverse. Highways and roads reverse. Move this up. You also have chasing in reverse. You have wedding, face. Anything else? Thunder. Okay. Okay, so what I'm getting here, there's something that you were trying to cultivate, and now please keep in mind this can take this could be in any area of your life, past, currently, or coming towards you. Okay, if it's coming towards you or is currently happening, just know it's going to spill over into April. So unless you or others make different decisions. All right, so there's something that you're not grounded. That's for sure. But you're also not feeling very abundant. You feel like you might have missed an opportunity with somebody. If you're traveling, you're going to miss your flight, because your luggage is going to get lost, and it has important jewelry in it for you. So be mindful of that. Please be careful while you're driving. Don't go really fast around curves, because I see there's possibly a car accident. Also, if you're driving on wet roads, so take extra care with that as well. That won't be for everybody. I'm not trying to freak anyone out or manifest that. I'm just saying, like, I have to say what I see here. There's something that you don't want to face. You're afraid of. You're afraid of being alone, being alone, or facing a storm that's coming your way for some reason. You're not wanting to chase commitment with chasing and wedding in reverse. But you do want it. But you don't feel like it's coming towards you. You also might be traveling to see somebody for some type of sexual encounter here. It's very passionate, but there's no real commitment, though. It's passion, but no commitment. You're not grounded, though, but you're really trying to see the fruits of your labor, but there's a need for you to drop this baggage from a past connection, or if you were previously married, but it doesn't necessarily have to be marriage. It could just be a connection. You may feel like you may not like the shape of your face or the way your face is structured, but Spirit is saying you have a beautiful face. Why are you hiding it? Or why are you, I get this feeling of like constantly looking at it in the mirror and thinking that it's, okay, I'm hearing you might look good naked, but you feel like you look good naked. That's awesome. But you don't like your face. Something about not liking your face. But Spirit is saying it's a beautiful face. Or a handsome face, whatever. Beautiful, even for men. It's a beautiful face. So, it's something about not accepting yourself to the fullest capacity that is having an adverse effect in your regular life. You're attracting these types of things towards you where people don't want to. You feel like you might have missed an opportunity in a marriage, or you might have missed the boat, or missed the boat with a commitment or getting married with somebody. Or there's something that you're missing in the marriage that you just can't get fulfilled here, but you're not willing to chase them for a commitment or to chase this fulfillment in a marriage either. There's like a storm, or there's an upheaval that's coming that you just don't want to deal with, but you're not grounded. You want to see the fruits of your labor or the fruits of your efforts, but what seeds are you planting? It's time to plant new seeds, but you got to do it in a grounded way. No, also, I feel like no one's asking you to chase commitment or to chase a marriage or to chase somebody to come back. Nevertheless, it's because you're not accepting all of you. So you're attracting people who don't necessarily accept all of you. It's just about self-acceptance. You could also have red hair, but not necessarily. You're a very passionate person. Be mindful, too, of a fire at a home or during, like, okay, having to put out fires. You're worried about having to put out a fire at a wedding, like the loss of a ring or loss of the jewelry, and there being some type of, like, issue. Again, you might miss your flight if you're traveling by air because their luggage is lost, or you can't find your suitcase. And it's important because it has the jewelry. Maybe you're going to a wedding and there's jewelry in it, and you end up losing the jewelry because the luggage got lost. And it's like this obviously it was a big deal, but there was nothing you could have done about it. I mean, they lost your luggage, they lost it. So if that's the case, I would say, if this hasn't already happened, if you're going to a wedding and you are the one who's bringing the jewelry, put it in your purse. If you're allowed. Obviously, you got to follow their guidelines or what have you. But you might be going to a destination wedding, or you might be eloping somewhere. Or maybe you're worried about somebody who is eloping, or you think someone's going to elope possibly. With this, when it's in the upright, she's looking back at something. But she's not seeing what's in front of her now. But with it being in reverse, it's looking back, but not. It's like being depressed, but not turning around enough to go see what's in front of you, because you may not be chasing the past, but you're still looking back at it. So you're still somehow connected to the past. Pretty significantly. There's something that hasn't been healed around a wedding, a marriage, a commitment, or a relationship of some kind. Or for me, can even be like a contract. There's something that from the past that kind of burnt you. There's something that you need to face about it that is very troubling to you. You're going to get a realization that's going to make you face something. Again, please be mindful while traveling, if you're traveling by road or by air. Please be mindful about not losing or forgetting your, losing the luggage that has jewelry in it, and then feeling very vulnerable and exposed. Also be mindful if you're traveling to go see somebody for passion. But especially if you're driving, if the roads are wet, be mindful how you're going around windy curves. Or driving at night, when there's, especially when it's been raining, but driving at night as well. You're going to have these realizations at some point, or you're going to keep repeating the same things over and over. Because this is almost like, I'm not chasing, but I'm still looking back at it. So in some fashion, you are chasing it. Even if you may not be taking a physical action, you're just looking back at it constantly. Or you might be watching somebody online who's getting married. You might be finding out someone's married or getting married. And they didn't tell you. Maybe they took off their jewelry when you guys met up. There was a lot of passion, a lot of fire. But you realize this was like a dead-end road. It was only passion. But there was something that they were hiding that it was like right there in your face, but you didn't want to see it. Maybe they removed their wedding band. Or like an engagement ring. Or they removed something from them to show that they were, or at least to appear that they were single. But they actually weren't. There's something, too, about, it's almost like, it almost feels like, okay, you got to feel the feelings that you got to feel, right? You got to feel it to heal it, all that good jazz, right? Nevertheless, I feel like you might get stuck in some self-pity here a little bit. But then that'll piss you off. Then it'll make you really mad. And just be mindful of bitterness. Because of being scorned or hurt. It's totally understandable. Also, someone might be pregnant too. Or someone might be having a new beginning. Or someone might find out they're pregnant. I don't know if that's you or somebody that you know. Or someone that you've been dealing with. They might actually have children as well. Or they might have gotten their partner, spouse, or fiance or whatever pregnant. But you are a jewel, though. That's the thing. You are a jewel. But for some reason, you don't like your face. I don't know why you don't like your face. There's something about the face. There's something that, okay, maybe you need to drink more water because this is like the desert. Maybe that'll make you feel better. But there's something, too, that you need to see about yourself. Okay. Because, look, you got to face the differences. You see, this is light and sand, so dry. Then this is dark and water and stormy. So there's one way on the surface, and there's another way behind that, underneath the surface. So there's a balancing of two opposites within you. I mean, you guys are Gemini. You guys are the twins. So needing to balance those out, those two opposites within yourself, and we all have that too, you know. You guys have it where it shows more apparently. But we all have our light side, okay? And we also all have our shadow side. But it's more about integration and balancing of those two. Also, you could be worried about somebody throwing up their wedding or throwing something in your face as well. You got to get grounded here. I mean, you know, if you want to balance yourself out between these two opposing, both equal, both valid, both necessary. Nevertheless, they need to be more balanced, okay? But you got to get grounded here. Okay, yes. So this seed that you planted with this person is not going to take fruition. Got it. You're going to have to grieve it and feel it and let it heal. Or it's going to, you know, you got to grieve it to be able to drop that baggage here. Because if you don't, it's going to cause issues for you. But again, they want you to see that you are beautiful. And if you are not accepting of yourself in your entirety, and yeah, sure, we all have things that we want to change about ourselves. We all have things that we want to improve and whatnot. But it's also about fully accepting who you are, how you are, what you are, how you look, all those things about you, your past as well. And to come to terms with that, to come to some type of reconciliation with yourself. Not with anyone else, but with you. Because I feel like you also might be leaving somebody behind. Or somebody, okay, so you met someone, you guys had hooked up or whatever, and then they were gone by morning. Or they just abruptly left in some fashion. They turned their back on you. Or you feel like they're going to. So let's see. Show me the fruit reverse. Why is that here? The tree reverse. So yeah, it wasn't, the seeds that you planted with this person or in this situation wasn't fruitful. It wasn't fruitful. It wasn't stable either. There's also a lot of gossip about between these. It might have been more than one person too. You might not have been the only one either. I mean, outside of this person possibly having a prior commitment or a prior marriage or fiance or what have you, there's somebody here who, there's a lot of these like little birds here. There's a lot of gossip. There's a lot of communication with all these other people. There's also a lot of sex and stuff with these people. It wasn't stable. It wasn't going to bear the fruit that you wanted. Unfortunately. It wasn't you. You didn't. I don't feel like you did anything wrong. Okay. Show me missed up. Now, you could actually be the one who's married or engaged or what have you. And you've done this to your person, or you're doing this to people like, you know, someone who you're married to or committed to, or engaged to or whatnot. And you're having sex with a lot of different people and gossiping and communicating about. There's a lot of instability here. Okay. So take it as it resonates or not. So mistransportation. Why is this here, Spirit? Yeah. Someone went back home to their family. They have kids. Aries energy, but also, for me, water energy. So Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, Aries. So somebody left. Somebody was just in town for a business trip and they hooked up with you. But maybe this has happened more than once. Or they acted as if they wanted a real home to build a nest with you. But really, they left to go back to a home, to a family that they already had. And this is literally rocking your world. Rocking your world right now. Or it is theirs because, again, it could be vice versa. So let's see. Why is nakedness here? You felt very vulnerable with this person. You felt that spark. You felt that passion between the two of you. You felt you were, you know. Show me nakedness, please. You felt very lucky. You felt blessed. You felt like finally my fortune, my good luck is coming towards me. You felt lucky here. Also, you could have red hair, or this person could, or someone that they're dealing with has red hair. You felt like finally my luck is changing. Also, again, that talks a lot about sex, about good fortune, but also about sex too. Someone is definitely pregnant. This could be, you know, there could be a cultural difference as well, or an ethnicity difference as well. No judgment. Hey, you love who you love, right? That's actually, I think, quite beautiful. So, but there is like this, someone went back to, someone was pregnant too. This person left because someone else was pregnant. Either that they're married to, or getting married to, or in a prior commitment to. But you felt like your luck had finally changed. You felt like my fortune, Lady Luck here, had finally smiled upon me. It was very passionate. A lot of sex, a lot of getting lucky, so to speak. Show me fire, please. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy. For me, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Show me fire. What's this fire? The woman. Yeah, they went back to the person. Or this is you. And you were very fiery, very passionate, very, you know, amazing. But they didn't choose you. Their person could be a fire sign. You could be in a same-sex relationship as well. Or this fire sign went back to this woman. Or this is you. You're very fiery, very passionate, very loving. Although it may not be your prime element, which is air. Okay, because you're right here, so fire in the sky. So it's almost like your world, when this happens, or when this happens, it's going to be brutal. It's going to feel very hurtful. Show me sky. Why is sky here? Show me the sky. There were things that were clouded from your judgment or from your sight as well, but it was because you were so elated. You were very happy with this person. You got to get grounded. It really has messed up your stability, or it will. You got to get grounded. Show me sky. Show me the sky. Okay, so you have the bear, and then you have the scythe. So this person just like to have power. Power over communication and thought. Came to a very... This is lesson in endings for you. Someone was very... they just wanted the honey, okay? And they wanted to have control over communication, but also they wanted you to feel good. But then they just abruptly ended it with a scythe here. This is a lesson in endings and completions. Also a lesson in people who like power. And who you give your power to. And who you want around you. Why is luggage reversed, please? Key. Yeah. Okay, you feel like you gave your heart, this person the key to your heart, and they left with it. Or they didn't want it and they just dropped it off somewhere. You gave them the key to unlock your heart. They either left with it or they used it to their advantage and they dropped it somewhere. That's rough. This person may have promised, maybe y'all looked at rings, engagement rings as well, but this person, they had no intentions on doing that. Show me jewelry reverse. You're very angry. Show me jewelry reverse. Show me jewelry why is this here. And that's understandable. Fish, money. You guys might have actually looked at, koi fish also very lucky, but y'all might have, this is you, Gemini here, you see? You guys might have actually went and looked at rings, like engagement rings. Or at least talked about it. He might have bought you a piece of jewelry. This person might have showered you with money and gifts as well. They thought you could be bought, but you're not for sale. You're too smart for that. But it was nice. And for the time to have those ideas, right? It was nice at the time to see something like that for yourself. Okay, Spirit is bringing me back to this. If you want commitment in your life, you have to be first committed to yourself and accepting yourself fully and completely. Even if you, for some reason, I don't know why this keeps coming up, but you don't like your face. But look at this. It's in the upright, so it's beautiful. There's also a financial issue that you're going to need to face. You might be selling jewelry to get money to face this financial issue. Or if this person did, in fact, like buy you a ring or give you a ring or jewelry of some kind, and it's real, you might be selling it for money. Because you might be facing a financial situation as well. It might be because you need to go on a trip, or because you don't have the money to go on a trip, or that your car's broke down if you have a vehicle. Again, please don't go towards this person. Whatever you do, do not go towards this person to cause an issue. Even no matter how hurt that you are, they will get their up and comings eventually. I promise you that. Okay? Because I feel like you might have an accident. Because you're going to be really upset. Be mindful of drinking as well and driving. It's going to be raining. You're not going to see all these curves. And there might end up being a fiery crash. Or maybe you are wishing this on somebody. No judgment. Or cross-watcher, you're wishing this on a Gemini. Or a Gemini, you're wishing this on somebody. Be mindful of that, okay? Highways, I mean, although it's under, you might be like having like these revenge plots. Or these like revenge fantasies in your mind right now. Highways and roads reverse. But just be mindful, you know, what you put out, what you give is what you get, okay? If you're wishing that on somebody else and it gets bounced off of them, comes back to you, be mindful. Okay? Show me highways and roads in reverse. Why is this here in reverse? Love. Yeah. This is your energy. Well, I mean, it's the heart, but it's also, for me, it's like the Lovers. It's the Gemini energy, the Garden of Eden here. You feel like there's no road to get to this, but your heart is on fire with so much love. But there was more than one choice here. Unfortunately, this person didn't choose you. And you're burning up with that. You're burning up for that yearning in your heart. Alright, show me thunder. You want them to choose you, but they haven't. It's almost like you want to make them choose you, but you can't. And if you try to control them and make them choose you, you'll always have it in your mind that they didn't choose you freely. Okay, let's see. Show me chasing reverse. Show me chasing reverse. Snake. You're not chasing to be the other woman. But you also might be looking back, and now you could be in a committed relationship and your person has a third party, or you have a third party, okay? And you're looking back at that at one point you were the other woman, or you are the other woman now. But you're not chasing it. You're not chasing this other person or this other party, but you're not letting it go yet because you're still looking at it. You're saying, this is mine. This is mine. This was mine. And it was taken from me. This was my commitment. This was mine. Or someone is looking at you that way. Show me the wedding. Why is this here, please? Okay, we have owls reverse. You're not seeing something from a higher perspective here. Okay, you're not listening to your guys and your higher self or your more wisdom, because you're very emotional. You're not listening to it right now. You want to free somebody from this commitment, or you want to be free from a commitment, or maybe your person wants to be free from a commitment to be able to go towards somebody else. If you are, in fact, married or in a prior long-standing relationship here. Somebody definitely wants to be free. You might feel like someone is not making a wise choice either about getting married. This could be anyone in your life. This could be anyone in your family or anyone that you're connected to. You may think it's unwise for you to get married, or for this person to get married, or someone who you're dealing with or you're connected to in some fashion, family, friends, coworkers, love interest, whatever. You feel like it's not wise for somebody to get married. But also, too, You also may feel that you don't want this anymore, or you feel like your person doesn't want it anymore. But it definitely feels like you feel like someone is not being wise in getting married. Someone's not listening. You might be talking, okay, so if this isn't you who's not being wise, you think somebody in your environment, or a family member, a coworker, a child, a sibling, somebody is not using their wisdom. You think someone's not making the right choice about getting married to somebody. You think that they should get out of the relationship. You might actually be trying to meddle in it. You might actually be somebody who is being the snake in the scenario, stirring up shit. Or you think a Scorpio is a snake. Because I got Scorpio here. And you feel like this person is taking something or somebody away from you. Or is taking something from you. You feel like this person might be deceptive as well. And you feel like whomever is marrying this Scorpio, or whomever a Scorpio is marrying, or whatever, you feel like this decision is unwise. So I feel like you might be meddling in a relationship, either with a family member, a friend, a sibling, an adult child, so they can face what you think is the truth. But it's not your life. You're trying to control somebody. You're trying to get somebody to not get married to somebody that you can't control. You feel like this person is stealing from you somehow. Yeah, I got the ring at the bottom of the deck. Okay, with the bird here. Alright, show me face. Why is face here? You also, yeah, you feel like a masculine is not being wise in getting married. Okay. Why is face here? Okay, also you may think that somebody is marrying somebody else for money. You could think that a Scorpio is marrying somebody for money, but I think you're wrong. And you might be telling somebody around you, don't marry this person because they're marrying you for money. They're not what they seem on the surface. But I think that you might be wrong. Or you're meddling in stuff that you don't need to. Yeah. You have the lilies here in reverse, okay? The moon, so Pisces energy or Cancer. But here, you think that this person is not very spiritual. You think that this person isn't, you feel like this person's unholy for some reason. Or you feel like this person is blasphemous for some reason. You may think this person has a pretty face, but they're hiding an ugly spirit or an ugly soul. You really don't like this person. And here we have the snake here in the back, so more scorpionic energy. You really don't like this person or Pisces. You feel like someone's hiding something from you. You feel like this person or this marriage that you're trying to intervene, that you're trying to stop. Whether that's so a love interest, or a family member, or a sibling, or a child, like an adult child who's getting married. You might actually try to sabotage this for this person, for the person who's getting married, even if it's a family member, a sibling, or a love interest, or an adult child. And you might cause a ruckus on purpose to sabotage it because you feel jealous, or you feel like this isn't the right, you're interfering in things that you should not be doing. And what's going to happen is they're going to get married anyways. And then you end up not being invited if it's family, or siblings, or adult child. You could also be trying to interfere in someone else's. You might be trying to stop someone's wedding of a love interest that you've had, to expose them at their wedding. You might be plotting against somebody. Show me thunder. You feel like there's no one, you feel like someone isn't facing the truth about something not being hopeful. And then we also have the fox reverse. Look, I'm telling you, this is what you're planning. You are planning literally to interfere, meddle in someone else's marriage, or And no matter who it is, it could be friends, family, coworkers, siblings, adult children, a love interest. You plan on causing a problem, but you're seeing a distorted view. You're being sneaky. You're going to get caught, is what's going to happen. And then everyone's going to see you in a distorted way. Because you see yourself in a distorted way. You're very jealous. Or someone around you is very, very jealous. And it's not going to be this person who's the snake. It's going to be you who is acting like this fox and the snake. You're being very, how do I say this in a nice way? Conniving. This is conniving. This is out of jealousy. This is out of pettiness. This is out of toxicity, arrogance, attention seeking. Okay? Or someone is doing this to you. Or your partner. In any capacity. But I kind of got a feeling if you have children, adult children who are getting married, you plan on really fucking it up. Or someone that you were romantically connected to, you plan on fucking it up. Okay? And that's really not going to be good for you. You're going to be left out in the cold. People are going to see you way differently okay, if you do this, people are going, the problems that you're going to have brought to you, or if you meddle in someone else's relationship, especially if it's an adult child, or especially if it's a sibling or a family member, you will be pushed out of the connection, family or not. You will not be allowed nowhere near that connection. And you will be seen, you'll be left out in the cold, basically. You'll be uninvited, you won't be allowed there. I do feel like this will happen before the actual wedding takes place, but the wedding itself will be the last-ditch effort to stop it. You might say, stop, hold the wedding, or I oppose the wedding, or whatever it is where they do opposition. But that's going to be an issue for you, because you're going to be booted out. But also you might be trying to meddle with this person or this situation through manipulation to get what you want, to stop it, because you don't want it to happen for whatever reason. But that's going to be a problem for you. It ain't going to be a problem for them. It's going to be a problem for you. Because people are going to see the distortions that you have, that it's going to cause you some storms in your life, karma as well. And if someone's doing this to you, same thing. Okay. Signs you could be dealing with: Virgo, Aries, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, Scorpio, either you, yourself, or another Gemini, Libra, Cancer, Pisces, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Okay. Don't have to also Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio as well. Again, because the mothering. So let me get you a potential outcome of this, okay? And we'll go from, and then I'll get you an oracle card. So let's see. Spirit, what is the potential outcome of this reading, please, for Geminis for the first half of April 2021? And or crosswalk. What is the potential outcome of this? What is the potential outcome of this scenario here? What is the potential outcome? Yeah. The World in reverse. Not learning from past mistakes, repeating the cycle again. Things not going in your favor. Or something won't come to a completion. Somebody will go through with it. Okay, anything else? Yeah, Lovers. You're not going to be able to move forward. You're going to be blocked. Things won't be moving forward for you if you continue this path, okay? Or cross watchers, this is, you. But there's more than one lover here. Or this is you, Gemini, trying to block something. Yeah, like, look, the Chariot reverse. You're trying to block somebody from moving on or moving forward. It could be, again, it could be a family member, could be a friend, could be a sibling, could be an adult child, or it could be a love interest that you are literally trying to stop them. you're meddling in things. You're trying to block their movement. You're trying to block this union. Or someone is doing this to you and trying to block you. You don't want something to end. So therefore you're blocking yourself as well. Or cross-watcher, you're doing this to a Gemini, or a Gemini's doing this to you. Anything else, please, for potential outcome for this? Yeah, Eight of Cups reverse. You want someone to return back to you, not able to move on. You're trying to block somebody from returning back either to a Pisces or Cancer. Because you don't want things to end. Or you're trying to block somebody from moving on and getting married with a water sign, but not necessarily. Because we also have your card, your other card, the Magician. It's in reverse. This is manipulation. Okay, this is Virgo, Gemini, okay, energy, but it's in reverse. This is manipulation. You're trying to manipulate somebody to come back to you, to leave a Pisces, or to not go back to a Pisces. But you're trying to block somebody through manipulation. You're being very conniving. Yeah, you're not being sincere or even offering apology to possibly a water sign. Page of Cups reverse here. You're not being sincere. This is coming from a very emotionally immature place right now. Okay, it's your energy. So it looks like it's you. Or now, then again, this could be something that someone is doing towards you. But you're coming from a very emotionally immature place. You're not sorry. You're not sincere. You're very manipulative right now, or someone is towards you, trying to block somebody from moving on. Anything else, please, for a potential outcome? Or they're trying to block you. Yeah, I'm telling you, Five of Coins reverse. You're trying to block somebody from returning to somebody else. Pisces, Cancer energy. Strong Pisces. Bottom of the deck, Three of Cups in the upright. Yeah. Anything else, please? Yep, the Empress reverse. You're trying to block somebody from getting married or going back to a mother figure or a original mother figure or original wife. You're trying to block somebody from returning back to where they want to be. Or they're trying to do this to you. Or you're doing this to somebody else that's not a romantic partner, but like an adult child. Who's an adult? Who's a grown-ass man or grown-ass woman. Who you're trying to block them from, through manipulation and coercion and lies and deception, from actually getting married. Or it could be a friend that you might be jealous of. Or you could be jealous of your kid. You could be jealous of their partner. But you're really meddling in something, or cross-watcher, you are in something that's not going to end well for you. Even if, let's say, that you do succeed. The karma that you're going to get for that is going to be immense. It will come back to you. Bottom of the deck, we got the Moon card reverse, Cancer, Pisces energy. Yeah, you're trying, secrets are going to be revealed about this plan, this conniving, this plotting against people. Then you got the Devil reverse here, okay? And you're going to be dropped because what you're doing is toxic, or what someone else is doing is very, very toxic. You'll be dropped. Tower reverse, total destruction. No longer dealing with you, no longer talking to you, not friends with you, not even wanting to deal with you as a family member. Because I get this as you're an adult, Gemini, or you're dealing with adult children, or you're a lover, male or female, doesn't matter. But you're actually an adult. Like, you're past the age of 18. You're a grown-ass woman or a grown-ass man doing this kind of shit. Or someone is doing this to you, which is very childish and immature, very selfish energy. Very conniving and backstabbing. It's not cool. Yeah, because you just want equal give and take. You want what you think is yours. It might involve money. You really may think that somebody is marrying somebody for money, but you feel like that money is yours. But it's not. Or you might be trying to get, if someone leaves you for somebody else, like a Pisces or a Cancer, you might try to make them pay you out a lot of money. You also might be threatening with that as well. All right, let me see. Hold a question in your mind, and we will, we'll use these. Hold a question in your mind. Okay? And we'll get some guidance about this. Let's see. Any guidance, please, regarding the questions they have in their mind and or this reading for Geminis and or cross-watcher, please. Listen to your intuition. Okay? Big happy changes. No. Anything else, please? Okay. Compromise. Balancing things out. Okay, this also is like justice or like Libra type of energy. Okay. Don't stop. Within the next few weeks, look for a sign. No. Trust. Forgiveness. You might be having to ask for forgiveness, or someone's going to be asking you for forgiveness about this. Or you might really trust that you will be forgiven for something like this. Be assertive. You remove the mask. Be assertive. If you believe, ask your angels. And last card, yes. Alright, Geminis, that's what I got for you. Cross watchers, that's what I got for you guys. If you'd like to get a personal reading with me, all the information will be in the description box below. Please don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and hit that notification bell. That way you know the next time I upload. And as always, please take care of yourself. Until next time, bye.